West Yorkshire, a landscape of heather and wild moors, with the local dark sandstone lending the crags and scenery of the region a distinctly evocative air that inspired the classic works of sisters Charlotte, Emily and Anne. Yes, this is Bronte country.
I was actually brought up around here. In fact, I was born 20 minutes away, so that definitely makes me a local lass. And despite the fact that I now live in the south of England, for the next few days, as always, it feels good to be home.
Located in the north of England, the region of West Yorkshire straddles the South Pennines.
It is really just a beautiful part of the world. We love it, the convenience of the fact that it's straight between Leeds and Manchester. As you can see, beautiful countryside on the doorstep for walking the dog. And we have some fantastic restaurants and pubs nearby as well. We've got great sports clubs. It's just a lovely place to live, really. Lots of friendly people as well.
More than 2 million people call this region home.
It is gorgeous. It's like from where I live, I can see like the whole of the moors, and like every morning you wake up and you feel like blessed.
It's dotted with distinctive towns and villages, like Saltaire, which was built by Victorian philanthropist Sir Titus Salt to house workers for his textile mill. Today, the mill displays the work of Bradford-born artist David Hockney, alongside local restaurants and retail businesses.
So, a great county? Yes. Someone with a bit of local knowledge? Yes, that would be me. Some brilliant houses. They are coming right up. The weather. Come on, it doesn't always rain up north. All we need now is a couple who want to call West Yorkshire home.
We have a very large family of 7 humans and 2 dogs, one of which is here.
Hang on.
Flossie.
Meet Adam and Rowan and 2 of their 5 children, 9-year-old twins Stanley and Aubrey.
We just want to have a house that can fit us all in.
Squeezing a family of 7 into this 4-bed townhouse in Berkhamsted, Hertfordshire, has required a rather imaginative use of space.
We converted our first floor living room into a bedroom for our twins, but as they get bigger, they're very, very keen to have their own room, aren't you? Yeah. Also, we'd quite like to have a living room again.
And the twins aren't the only ones sharing. Adam, a musician, and Rowan, a novelist with a fascination for the Bronte sisters, share a workspace.
My bust of Charlotte, who I look at every day when I'm writing to give me some inspiration. And up here I have Anne and Emily. Actually, that's Anne and that's Emily. Sorry, girls.
And on the other side of the bookshelves,
This is where I come to work. But as you can see, oh, it's a mess. It's full of children not in their rooms.
Hey!
And also somebody actually working.
It's not very easy to write a novel when there's a rock music studio just a bookshelf away.
Adam and Rowan are after a spacious, detached family home with a minimum of 6 bedrooms and 3 reception rooms. They'd like at least an acre of land, ideally with some woodland and uninterrupted countryside views. Their budget? £850,000. Finding a home to suit Adam, Rowan and their 5 kids is a challenge I'm going to relish.
Okay, so I got a fun fact for you. I looked up the collective noun for children. Apparently, it is an ingratitude of them. How good is that? So, Lily, Harry, Freddie, Stanley and Aubrey, I do hope that you're going to be very grateful considering all the effort we're putting in for you this week.
But before we get cracking, I'm meeting Rowan and Adam, who's recovering from a shattered ankle, for a natter and a good old Yorkshire staple. A brew, of course.
So talk me through life when you move here. How different is it going to be living in this part of the world? What kind of things are you looking forward to doing?
I think having easy access to the moors, and for me being able to go into Haworth and visit all the various Bronte places as much as I want is really exciting for me. And we want the boys to have a more outdoorsy, action-based childhood.
And how important is it for you now to get this work-life balance right?
I think it's more important for us now than ever, actually, because we both work really, really hard. And just at the age where I want to be able to enjoy downtime as much as I enjoy work time.
And I guess just having somewhere to come back to and have that space to relax.
Yeah, it's not particularly relaxing in our house. It's a little bit squashed.
Should we get started, go and explore?
Okay.
Our tour of West Yorkshire gets underway in the village of Ripondon. Nestled in the beautiful Ryburn Valley, it's home to around 7,500 people and is blessed with all the everyday essentials a family of 7 could ever need, including a veterinary practice, mustn't forget the 2 dogs, a primary school for the twins, and several great restaurants. A 15-minute walk from the village centre, we find our first property, one of 5 houses tucked away in a small cul-de-sac.
I know the area enough to say it is a beautiful area, and should you choose to make it your home, this could potentially be your house.
That's lovely. Yeah, I like it. It's modern, looks traditionally built, which is nice. I think it's modern.
It's really cleverly done because it was built in the 1990s, but it has been built to have that sort of period feel that really suits this area.
Yeah, it's very attractive, and I really love the fact that it's got that hillside and the woods behind it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the garden is something else, and that's all I'm saying on that at the moment because I'm going to save that as a bit of a surprise. Would you like to explore?
Yes, please.
Come on, let's go and take a look inside. One thing I love as well, milk bottles.
I was just going to say milk bottles.
A milkman, what a
Milk
joy.
delivery.
This detached family home was designed and built by the present owners in 1995 and has been on the market for just 10 days. Off the main entrance hall is the first of 3 reception rooms.
It's nice. It's cosy. I like the beams, and I like the fireplace. If this is the only living room, it might be a bit small.
This is the main living room. You've got obviously a dining space off there. And also you've got a conservatory as well, just off the dining room. So there's another living space there as well. So you could spread out a bit, but you're thinking, what, this might be a bit snug when you're all together?
Yeah, yes, because we take up a lot of space.
Adam?
I like the outlook onto the garden.
Yeah, that's lovely.
The dogs would like it.
The dogs would like it a lot.
That's all well and good, but the 7 humans in this family need to like it too. Perhaps the kitchen diner will warm their hearts.
It is a nice kitchen. Yeah, it's good. It's got a utility room, which is great. Dog beds can go in. I'm not particularly a big cook or worried about an arg or anything, so this is nice.
It's got a wine fridge.
It's got a wine fridge, so positive.
Sold.
Tick in my book.
That's it.
Every day.
Also on the ground floor is an office, one of several options for either Adam's studio or Rowan's writing room. And now to tackle the 6 bedrooms, starting with an ensuite one earmarked for our couple.
So of the 6 bedrooms, this is the main one.
I like it, actually. It's nice.
Here's a lot of storage.
We do need a lot of storage. Yes. I like the view out of the double aspect windows. I like there's trees.
Yeah, the view's stunning.
It's beautiful and really private as well, which is great.
Something else even more beautiful. Just listen for a moment.
That's a river, isn't it?
That's lovely. Yeah, that is lovely. That's maybe a bit mosh. Just the thought of that beautiful nature in the water, it reminds me just why so much we want to make this move.
Of course, one of the other reasons for this move is to give the twins their own bedrooms. And there are 4 more on the first floor from which the boys can take their pick, all served by a large family bathroom.
Oh, this is a good sized room.
Another master bedroom.
Both those rooms are about the same size, I'd say. Both got that lovely outlook.
The children have got double beds by the look of it.
Yeah,
It's a good layout.
it's growing on me.
On the second floor, in the recently converted loft, there's a 6th double bedroom, what is soon to be a shower room and a games room.
Oh,
Pound
up here.
Oh, wow.
This would make a great room for Freddie. He could put all his Lego in here and then we wouldn't have to keep treading on it. That would be good.
This is the best bit of the house. Amazing.
It's an amazing addition to the house.
The more of this house Rowan and Adam see, the more enthusiastic they become. But I have saved arguably the best bit to last: the garden. Extending to almost 3/4 of an acre, the woodland that surrounds this plot creates a private, tranquil sanctuary. There's a beautifully manicured lawn, a greenhouse and veggie garden, a wooded hot tub area, several paved seating spots, and a pretty lodge with steps down to the River Ryburn, which runs right through the garden.
It's beautiful. It's magical out here. It really is. I am blown away by this.
Wild swimming on your doorstep.
Wild swimming.
And you can warm off in the hot tub.
I think I'd make the little lodge into my writing room. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
I mean, one thing I love are all the little seating areas and the nooks and the crannies. I mean, what do you think the children would make of having this stretch of river to call their own?
They would be thrilled.
They wouldn't be out of there, would they?
They'd love it so much, they would. This would be their dream come true. They love to potter about in a river. To have one in their back garden would be amazing.
It's a pretty special spot, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
It's certainly one pretty package, and all that Adam and Rowan need to do now is put a price on it.
What do you think this is on the market for?
£795,000.
OK.
So having seen the garden, I think it's got to be at the top of our budget. So I'm going to say £850,000.
Okie doke. And I'm going to give this one to Adam, because you are not quite there, but really close. It's on the market for £800,000.
Oh, that's pleasantly surprising.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
Yeah, wow. Grounds are, they're like a sort of fairy tale childhood garden, aren't they? I'd love to give this to the boys to grow up in.
This modern detached family home has 3 reception rooms, a spacious kitchen diner, 6 bedrooms, an office and a games room. Tucked away in a magical woodland setting, with a river running through the 3/4 of an acre plot, it's on the market for £800,000.
There is something really special about this garden. I kind of want you all here with us in it, because it's just about the sound of the water and the birds and the trees, and I guess also the sense of history and time that there is here. And I can see that is resonating with both of them, so I've got a good feeling about this one.
The garden is stunning. That's what sells the house, really, I think. You know, this is almost better than what you imagine it can be.
I could definitely picture us making a home here and making that house into something that really suits us. And the gardens are what makes this house really magical and definitely really appealing. I think it's just wonderful to have a river, to have the woodlands, have this peaceful setting and all this space for the kids and the dogs to play. And this is absolutely the dream garden for us.